and welcome back to another episode from the Ludic SMP. I am Teddy. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and today we have got many things planned. But before we get into that, let's talk about what we've done between episodes. Now, the first thing I have done, I have been rather busy. I've been getting stuff and things sorted out, and I've got myself a few things ready for my shop. Mainly being in the tridents. These are all fully enchanted, and it took me a little while to get all that lot situated out. But it's another big thing we've been doing is in the nether. So let me head in there and show you what I've been doing. Now, what I've been doing in here is, as you can see around me, I've been working on my nether tunnel. Now, you're not going to see a lot of progress on this thing. The only place you're going to see this is on twitch.tv/TeddyLegendGaming, because this is going to be one of my stream-only projects. So if you want to keep up what's going on with this, get on there and give me a follow. Now, what else have I been doing? We're going to go back to the overworld. And if you look below me, you can see I've actually harvested quite a lot of my crops and replanted them. And that is because we now have got a few villagers in our barn. Let me just hop in here and I'll show you what we've got. We got this friend who wants wheat. We got this friend who wants carrots. This guy wants potatoes, and this guy wants carrots. Now, I've got space for one more villager in here. I'm going to have one more potato guy here. And then we're going to have a couple of stonemasons in here as well, just in case we need quartz for any reason. And then we've got access to it should we need it. But what we're going to get into today, guys, we are going to be getting into getting our other villagers set up. And to do that, what we actually need to do is come over here, because we actually need to build this. And what we're going to be building, guys, is our workers' house right here. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get things situated up, but I am going to do this in form of a first-person time-lapse for you guys, so you get to see the build process. I still don't have a second account available to me at the moment, so I don't have a camera account, but I will be getting that set up as soon as I get moved to my new office. At the moment, it's going to be delayed until the new year, but I really hope to get my new office sorted out relatively soon so we can get the camera account and get some better time lapses for you, because I really want to do that. But anyway, into the time lapse. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse. As you can see, we've got a rather nice little build going on. Now, I've done this one slightly different style to the other ones, and there's one thing that I'm not 100% sold on at this point in time, and that is this part of the roof right here. Although it doesn't look terrible from the inside, it does kind of stick out a bit at the back. It is kind of a thing they did back then, but not to this degree. It literally would have come to about here. I kind of extended it to make it more of a dome rather than just a sign. But I think it still looks pretty good, so I think I might just leave it because it does look pretty good. So anyway, yes, I've got everything outside done. I haven't done detailing around the back yet. I need to do the detailing around here. There's quite a bit of detailing needs to be done, including putting these bad boys in place. We need to put a thing over the window, a thing over the door, yada 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 yada, to make it look all pretty and nice. And then we're gonna have a walkway that comes out here, which is why I've got the back door on the place. That actually comes down to a fishing area. We're gonna actually have a little fishing area down here for the workers, which is gonna be kind of cool. But it's going to take me a while to do that. So what I'm going to do, I am going to go do another live stream, and I'll get some bits and bobs done, and I'll come back to you guys in a bit. Alrighty, bits and bobs have been done, and a couple of changes have been made. Primarily, I decided I didn't like the skull being up there, so I thought I'd change out the painting for something different. Now, ideally, I would have a clock face up there, but a 2x2 or 4x4 block is just not big enough to get a clock face in there. And I didn't want to go any bigger than that because it would just seem very extreme if we did. But what we've been doing in here, I have actually altered the roof. I decided that the dome was far too big, so we actually brought that back to where I said it was going to finish. Downstairs, we've put in our villager pods. And yes, it means that we've got a big walk around in this build, but that is absolutely dandy for me. I don't mind that. So I've got a bit of hidden storage around behind the staircase because, you know, everybody has storage under the stairs. And then out here, we've got a massive change. We've got our decking in place up here. We've got all our detailing in around the back. And we've got our little walkway that comes down to our little fishing area as well. I've kept it really simple. I've got a few trapdoors in the floor to make it look like it's been repaired a couple of times. And we've just got a couple of chests down here. And we've got another staircase. I thought, why not have a little camping area, a little fire area where you can cook your fish after a hard day's fishing and just chill out under the stars. Yeah, so it looks really quite nice. One other thing I've been doing, I actually need to have a little bit of a fly form so you guys get a good perspective of it. And it's not that. It's back over here again. And we've got a little bit of a path in. A road. I've been doing a bit of terraforming, a bit of landscaping. I've decided the slot that's red sandstone, or orange sandstone as I call it, actually looks really quite nice and doesn't deter too much from the sand for our roads. So that is what I'm going to go for. I was thinking about using other materials. I was even tempted to use wood at one point, but I thought probably not a good idea. I was thinking acacia, believe it or not. But this actually works really, really nicely. I've also got rid of the oak tree farm down here, and I've moved that up there, ready for when we start our next project over there, which we're not ready for yet. Don't get me wrong, we are not ready for that yet. But what we are ready for, now this is finished how I want it to be done, it's more villagers, and then we can start getting work done to get our Did You Die boxes, or backup boxes, ready to be sold over in the shopping area. But first, we need to build a shop as well. So, I've got many choices for what to do next. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to gather a few villagers. I'm going to make preparations to get stuff and things ready to build my shop in the shopping district. And I'm going to have to go end raiding again at some point as well, because we're going to actually need some elytra to put in the Did You Die boxes, or backup boxes. So, that's going to have to be a thing as well, which is going to be interesting. So, yeah, let me cut away, let me get the villagers in place, and I'll come back to you guys if anything interesting happens. So, as you can probably hear from all the noise in the background, we have been rather busy, and these chests down here might give you a bit of a clue at what we've been going on as well. Now, I haven't got, I say I haven't got a massive number, I don't have a massive number of things yet together, but I have got started. Bear in mind, I can only buy 3 of these items per sale per villager. So it does take a while to accumulate this stuff. I've also been collecting books from the librarians and getting that all situated out. We've got anvils ready to go. Most importantly, we got our villagers ready to go. These guys are all in place. They're all selling their tools, or they're currently not selling at 1 diamond each because I've just been trading with them. But most of them are selling things at 1 diamond each all the time. As I said, until I start trading with them. And they're also buying iron at 1 iron per emerald. So I'm technically buying one of these pieces, 1 piece of iron, which is fantastic. I mean, even 1 diamond per emerald's cheap when you're buying an enchanted chest plate for an emerald. But anyway, this means we are now 1 step closer to getting ourselves set up with our basic shop. Now, not only am I going to sell the backup boxes, which are going to come in the future, we're also going to be selling the fully enchanted diamond tools, the fully enchanted diamond armor, and we're even going to sell fully enchanted diamond hose because we get access to them as well. But what I've been doing, as well as waiting for these guys to sort themselves out and spawn in at night time, I've been doing something else. And that something else I've been doing is over here. Because I decided that I would like to have a... Oh, I've gone too far. We'll take a shortcut through here. What I decided is I want to have an abandoned mine. Because obviously we've got the main mine where people are working out of, and we've got a big old crevice over there. We're eventually going to put a crane in and all that good stuff. And I decided that I wanted to have an abandoned mine, what they built the farm in front of. And it does kind of make sense, at least it does in my mind, that you have an abandoned mine shaft over here that used to have a mine in it, and they got rid of it, and they no longer use it, and they just left it to disrepute. So what I've been doing, I came down here, I dug this, I went down there, and I found a massive hole. Or did I? Was it this way? No, it wasn't this way, because this way leads to the cave. And yeah, if we go down here, this is quite a long way around. I found this rather massive cave. And if I come down a little bit further, carefully, to keep an eye out for mobs, we also have found, if I can get to it safely, a ravine. You can just see the start of it there, but it's definitely a ravine. I'll come over here. Let me just quit. I'm going to torch from a hotbar. That's fine. But if we come around here and have a quick look, you can see that's a full-blown ravine down there. Go away, zombie. Oh, there we go. And that goes all the way down to lava. So we have got quite a bit of exploration to be done. And quite a lot of danger to be working our way through. So it could be quite a good thing we got backup boxes, because we think we're going to need them. But even though I've just found this, and even though I was showing this to you guys, I'm not actually going to be doing this in video. I'm actually going to be exploring this on stream. So if you're not following me on twitch.tv/JLegendGaming, get over there and give me a follow, because you're going to miss out on stuff like me exploring this thing. Anyway, what I was supposed to be showing you guys next was me building my shop. But I'm a derp, and I forgot to hit record. And yeah, the shop's now done. Completely. I have finished building the shop. I've finished decorating it. I've even finished stocking it up. So let's take you through what we've done. We've made a little tavern. This is called Teddy's Tavern, by the way. And we've got a few bits and bobs. We've got bookshelves. We've got lanterns. We've got fully enchanted tridents. We've got a few redstone supplies down here, and we've got some pickaxes for sale as well. Now, I haven't checked any of this lot yet. It is about 2 days after I actually finished building this thing that I'm actually back here, and I haven't actually been and checked. Oh my days, we've made sales. We've actually gone and made sales already. I can't believe it. People will buy me pickaxes. None of the rest of those stuff's gone. Well, that's a bit too pricey. Maybe that's... there's one missing. Oh wait, it's in my pocket. That needs to go back in there. Yes, so we've got 6 impaling, channeling, loyalty tridents there. These 8 in the middle are riptide ones, and then we got another 6 loyalty ones over here. And basically, once these are sold out, if they sell out, we're not actually going to restock them. That is all we're going to have. And then we got lanterns for half a stack of diamond, and then we got book shards for half a stack of diamond as well. I don't expect to sell a massive amount of these things. I really don't. It's going to be more the fully enchanted tools and stuff I expect to sell. Like I say, you've got fortune and silk touch ones. So I expect to sell these. I expect to sell the other stuff when we eventually get to the other stuff. But I don't really expect to sell a lot more. Obviously, I put an ATM in here as well. But what I now need to do, I need to go back over to base because I have still got a few bits and bobs to get done. I'm missing a few items over here, so I'll catch you guys back at base. Alrighty, here we are back over at base, and I've just finished making up a first set of 3 fully enchanted swords. And then I had a look at the editing software and realised how much time I'd spent in this episode already. So everything else I'm going to have to do between episodes, because I have now run out of time for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you have really loved it, then please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye for now.